morning, Facebook friends and family. Welcome to Like It Really Is. I am your host, Maurice. Oh, and I'm here to rock it with you. I hope everybody had a great weekend, did everything they wanted to do. You know, uh, we're going to talk about agree to disagree today. All right, that's the topic today. So sit back, get your popcorn, get ready, and let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like it really is. Welcome, everyone to the show. We are here, we are here, we are here, we are here. Today is August 9th, 2021. We are here, we are here, we are here, we are here. Good morning, good morning. Well, good afternoon, actually, because it's 12:08. So, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Like It Really Is, where we talk about topics that plague our communities and talk about different topics that don't necessarily have to be a sad scenario. We talk about good stuff too. So I just want to thank everyone for being here with me today. I appreciate it. I slept on my glasses last night. Damn. I always mess up a pair of glasses in a minute. We also live on Facebook. I want to say to all the people that's on my Facebook page, come on over to YouTube. This is what we're doing now. This is what we're doing. We go on to YouTube, and we're going to be doing our live shows here because it makes sense. This makes sense. Ah, cup of coffee in the morning, get me started. You know what I'm saying? Get it popping. All right. So, my co-host is not here right now, but I'm sure I'll get her sometime later on. But let's get into it. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it today. Agreeing to disagree. I'm just gonna start a little bit of it. A lot of people, argue back and forth, and what happens when they argue back and forth, it ends up in something worse than what you're arguing for. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. When you get into a situation, um, and you disagree, both of y'all disagree with each other, but it escalates from disagreeing to disrespect. Sometimes it could be some physical violence involved, and that's what I want to talk about today, because I think we, as a people, we got to realize we have to realize that we're not all going to agree about the same things, man. We're just not going to agree. We're not going to agree about We're not going to agree about everything. You know, some people like tomatoes, some people like tomatoes, some people like potatoes, some people like potatoes. You know, everybody has a different feeling on things, and that's important if you're a friend. A lot of people try to alpha their way or try to you know over talk. They don't hear. They're not hearing the person, and that could be a really really big problem when it comes down to some of the situations that we go through. Let me just adjust this here so to make this a little bit more straight in your face, because I got Facebook connected too as well. I want to get everybody, but I really need to get everybody to switch over, switch over to YouTube, and remember to subscribe. Please subscribe. We need you. We need your support. Um, need you to subscribe if you can. Appreciate that. Ring that bell. Like the videos. Even if you don't like them, if you don't like them, I guess you put a thumbs down. I'm not going to control anybody. Everybody has their own opinions. Again, everybody has their own feelings about certain things, and so I can't push my feelings onto you. Um, my thing is, with these programs that I'm trying to do, um, trying to bring light to a lot of situations that things that a lot of people will not talk about. If you continuously hear that sound, that's me getting messages continuously, back and forth. Maybe I got to change that sound. That's going to be distracting, because that can go on all day just doing that. So yeah, so agree to disagree. Oh man, what is it? That's the situation. Let me send an invite to Rhonda and get Rhonda in here. My good friend. Oh man, she's a good friend. We go through it sometimes, but you know what? At the end of the day, she is supportive. And she's here. She's she's helped out with a lot of the things. She's just being here is important. Just showing your face. Being available. She doesn't have to be here. You know, um, she doesn't have to be here. Um, I'm sending out a message to them. Um, okay, we are live. Coming when ready. Yes. Yeah. So I hope they come in. I hope they participate. Which would be a nice thing. Uh, we have to continue. All right. So let's go back because I sent that message, right? Yeah. So that's the topic, man. That's the topic. I mean, agreeing to disagree. You know, Again, a lot of people, you know, get into really big arguments, man. I mean, I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about when you're with somebody and you're trying to get them to understand something. And here's the thing: a lot of times when you have a person that continuously is going against you, then you have to also take a look at that too. You have to take a look at how is this person continuously fighting everything that I say, and then it could be another problem, where they just have this anger or animosity about you, or inside deep um, bad feeling, and they just don't want to agree with anything that you talk about. So I mean, you have to be able to weigh out the pros and the cons, and what's real and what's not real, um, what you can let people get away with, and what you shouldn't. You know, because like I said, there's a point in time when you have to you have to really like be like, okay, you know what? I see we're not really working. It's not working. So we really, we're not having a meeting of the minds, and that's an important thing to have, is to have a meeting of the minds with someone, because if you don't, you're going to just um, continuously have a problem, and that's not good. Um, Arguing back and forth, what I'm saying? It just makes things complicated. We're already in a pandemic. We're already going through trials and tribulations. Why why do we have to argue? Why do we have to fight? Damn. Can you tell me, Facebook? Why do we have to argue, and why do we have to fight? I've been trying to figure that out for a minute. You know. We all in a situation here. You know, why do we have to argue? Why do we have to fight? If you don't agree with me, then you don't agree with me. You know, and then then there's the other thing, when somebody's trying to do something in your best interest. You know, they're trying to communicate with you and trying to help you or support you and stuff, and you just continuously don't want to be supported. Every time you have somebody comes up with something, you want to, there's an argument, there's a fight, there's a there's we got to realize and figure out what kind of relationship we're in, and where we're going with that relationship. um I definitely got to change this sound here, or disconnect the messenger, because that is definitely turn off all notifications from messenger. Oh wow. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, well, I just turned off all notifications. I probably won't see stuff now, so that'll probably be a handicap for me, because usually I can actually see what's coming in. But again, this is a process, and I'm just working through the process. You know, and that's it. Today, um, it's important to live your life, and to do what's right for you. Because you know people are dying instantaneously. A lot of people that are younger, they really don't care, because they feel like they're vulnerable, and they feel like, yeah, I could put this body through it, and this and that. You know, yeah, that's cool. But when you get to a certain part of your life, what I'm saying, you don't want to engage in arguments, and you don't want to engage in having misunderstandings, and not being able to get the point across to somebody. It's definitely not something that's cool for your mental psyche. you know um some people do things purposely. Some people do things because they're just combative, and they want to just continuously argue and fight about things. you know we got to realize we have to agree to disagree. We both disagree on certain things, and that's it. Like, okay, man, let's get past it. You know what I'm saying? And another thing is people don't realize, is that when you're continuously having these kind of behaviors, you know, when you try to get into a real relationship, or you're in a relationship and you have these behaviors, some people is going to get tired of dealing with you, and and that's why a lot of guys go to bars and they seek out other women. I might get some backlash on that one, and but I'm say females too. That's why females go to their friends, and they seek out they doing things behind that person's back, which I don't condone that. I think if you're with somebody and they're not doing you right, then let them go. Don't continue the situation. Don't continue, you know, um, you know, putting yourself through that, because you're letting your self-esteem drop when you do that. You can't do that. And for those who have addictions of certain kinds, you have to be careful, because you have to really feel and see inside of you, like, yo, listen, damn, I'm feeling, you know, um, I'm getting affected by things, and it's really turning my whole world around. You got to realize and stop and take a look step out of the box and look at the box. I guess that's what I'm really trying to say. Step out of the box and look at the box and see what's actually going on with you. You know, because a lot of people got problems, and they don't realize they got problems. You know, they don't realize it because they are so deep in it that they don't really know. They can't recognize, that they're affecting people. You're affecting people. You're affecting people's motion, their life. And that's why we have to really fix the problems of what's going on. Um, and that's important. If you don't take nothing from this conversation, please take this. Change your attitude. Change the way you go about doing things. And if you see there's a problem in a relationship or communication, again, step out of the box. Look at the box. Look at yourself. You know, and I continuously do this myself. I continuously it's a continual work. It's continual work that needs to be done when it comes down to taking a personal inventory. You know, and you have to really have to continuously take a personal inventory, or else you know, we only have a certain amount of time in our life. We have to, you don't want to be by yourself. You know, we don't want to be by ourselves when we get a certain age. But sometimes some people are really going towards that direction of being by themselves. And and a lot of people are comfortable with it. And that's what I'm kind of not understanding. How are you comfortable with knowing that you're going to be by yourself for the rest of your life, and that's okay with you? Some women are like, yeah, I don't need no man. I could do this by myself, and I don't have to deal with this, and I don't have to deal with that. I'm telling you, everybody needs somebody, and down the road, and there's some men that's talking that same stuff too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not just talking about the women. I'm talking about men say that same thing too. I'm good. I don't need nobody. I'm gonna be good. You know, I understand that. I get it. We gonna be good. You're gonna be good. Of course, you're gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? We all gonna be good. But it's always important to actually, um, you know, have somebody in your life. You don't want to continuously be that person that every time you get into a relationship, they say you're the angry black man, or you're the angry white man, or you're the angry black woman, or the angry white woman. You know, every time you're trying to get into a relationship, it never works because, for whatever reasons, but the reason. Stupid, stupid, stupid. You know the reason. You know the reason why you ain't with nobody. You know the reason why nobody don't like you, because you got an attitude every day. I got to come home to your attitude. We don't come together with our, our conversations are not matching up. You know, we don't agree to disagree, and that's a problem. So what happens? The dysfunction comes, and either the physical violence step comes in and takes over. Um, so um, there's a lot of things that stand in the balance. Listen, everybody that's on Facebook, I just ask you guys to, if you can, please go to YouTube and subscribe to Like It Really Is with Bamboo and Friends, because I'm not going to be doing it on Facebook, because Facebook is really bad. They're really bad. They're really bad. I don't like Facebook. They're not being very nice. They try to take my videos. They try to, do a lot of different things, and I really don't like Facebook right now. So if you guys can go to YouTube and subscribe and ring that bell, then every time I do a video, it'll pop up. And I appreciate that. So today we're talking about agree to disagree. Again, in sometimes, a lot of times in relationships, they go to the left. They go to the left because we don't agree to disagree. We're not always going to agree on the same things. We're not, and like I said, this is when the argument starts. This is when the problem happens, and this is when it escalates, and somebody gets, physical violence, or or you don't speak to someone for years. I got family out there that that I've had arguments and disagreements with, and went to a level where it almost became physical. That's not the way family is supposed to be. Family's supposed to stick together. Why can I trust somebody in the street more than I can trust somebody that's my family? Huh? Tell me that. Family wants to, test you in certain ways, and or show you that I'm older than you. Nigga, you ain't older than me. You're older than me, but 2 years. I mean, what is that? We're in the same generation. We're in the same generation. You're not going to be treating me like I'm the young cousin, and you want to son me. Don't do that to me. Do that to somebody else. And again, we have to understand that we're going to agree to some things, and we're going to disagree to a lot of things too. So we have not repaired that relationship, and what I'm gonna do, and I was been thinking about it, because it's important that we see, when we continue the cycle, right? Like, I can continue this cycle of not speaking to my relatives or not speaking to certain people, but when it comes down to family, I'll try to make an effort to speak back to my family, because you're my family. I don't have to really come back and speak to somebody that ain't my family. I can, if you're disrespectful, you treat me a certain way, I could just let it go like that. But when it comes to family, and and we had somewhat of a tight bond before, and then we look at all of our situations now. We getting a little bit older or whatever. We don't want to continue the process, and then when somebody passes away, then you have this feeling of damn, I should have said something more. And it could be, it can go either way. I can go, they can go, and then we live with this regret for the rest of our lives, because we haven't really reached out, because everybody's stubborn. Everybody's stubborn. I know about that Facebook. People's being stubborn. That's a big problem. With our community is, people are stubborn, and they don't want to change. They don't want to change for nothing. And that's a big thing. people got to learn how to be a little bit flexible nowadays. Things ain't like it used to be. We're in a different era. These kids, we have to allow kids to express themselves and speak and talk. We can't scare them into a little bubble, and then expect them to be aggressive when they get older, because we're scaring them into a bubble with all of these different things, these rules, these regulations that you probably went through when you were younger. We have to um, allow them to express themselves, allow them to to dream, and I think that when you allow them to have that freedom, um, you can have a better child and a better outcome when it comes down to your child. So anyway, so agree to disagree. No, hey Pam, how you doing? No, I'm not talking about Tommy. Tommy is that Tommy, yeah, and also let me shout out Tommy. Tommy, I'm on the Tommy Williams show. If you want to go to Tommy Williams, every once in a while I go on his page, and he also has a page. Um, you can check him out. Pam, no, I'm not talking about Tommy, but you do have to. Pamela says you can love family, but you do have to like them. Wow, yeah. Let me read that one more time. You can love family, but you do have to like them. Hmm. You can love them. Oh, but you don't. I think but you don't have to like them. I think that's really what you was trying to say. Yeah. Right. You can love family, but you don't have to like them. Um, just put something up just so I know that that's what you're trying to say before I elaborate. Um, yeah, I think you can do that, and yeah, okay, I got you. Yeah, and that's the biggest problem is like again, you can love a person from a distance. You can't like me and my not that cousin, not Tommy, but I have another cousin that we um, like I said, we clash, but we've been around each other for many years, and again, it's a lot of disrespect. It's just a lot of disrespect going on, and you know, thinking that you're older than me, and you could talk to me any way you want to, like I'm some kid. I don't know, people that do that, you got to be careful, because I wouldn't even do that to somebody younger. I wouldn't son nobody. I'm not going to do that to nobody. Be sonning them because or treating them any kind of way, because you get them. I mean, why would you want somebody to be mad at you like they want to slap the crap out of you? Why would you want to do that? I just don't get it. And that's why where this topic, we have to agree to disagree. Um, like I said, everybody has their own feelings about certain things, and if we can just agree to disagree and then move on, then I think the world will be better. I think people get stuck, and when they, like I said, when they disagree with something, all hell breaks loose, and next thing you know, is either a physical fight, somebody pulling out a gun, shooting, or somebody, or there's a spouse, and we just got a lot of anger and animosity going on. So um, I just hope that people try to deal with things a little bit differently, and don't react. Respond. What I'm saying. If you have that, you're living in that kind of situation, or you got a family member that you know that kind of always nitpicks at you. But let me just say this: nobody's perfect, because I'm gonna tell you now. I say react. I mean respond. Don't react. And then sometimes I'll get in a situation at the height of the drama, and I will react instead of respond. And then I'll go back and I'll be like, damn, why did I react like that? So it's something that is not, it's not something that you get overnight. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that you learn overnight, but it takes time. It takes time to be able to not react, to sit back and be like, okay, you know, okay, and then you respond. You know, Pamela Williams, love you. Love family and be there for them, but you do not have to be best friends. Yeah, yeah, and that's the unfortunate part because when you look at some of the, like, it depends on, like, okay, so I have friends on the outside, right? And I call them my friends. They're there on the weekends. you know um Everybody's hanging out, whatever, whatever. you know it depends on if you take your friends on the outside as real friends, and like you really like brotherly, you got a real good relationship with them, um compared to you know being in a relationship with your cousin, having a relationship with your cousin, and it's not as genuine. I don't know if I'm making my point correctly, but here's the whole thing in the nutshell is that you don't have to take that kind of abuse from anybody. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to take that kind of abuse from anybody. And if you have somebody out there that continuously is being combative with you, then I would suggest that you probably break that relationship off, and give it some time, and then come back, you know, and try to repair it later on when you calm down. So yeah, that's the situation with that. Yeah, so today's Monday. I don't know if everybody did anything Monday. It was a real crazy weekend in New York City. Um, Pamela, I don't know where you're from. I don't know whether you're from New York or you're from out of state, but we had crazy, crazy things going on in New York. New York was on fire this weekend. I'm sure that you will hear, or I will hear, because I'm in the states, New York, that there was a lot of shootings and stuff going on. You know, but let me tell you something. Everybody and their mother was out there doing picnicking and stuff like that. It was crazy, crazy. It was crazy. I mean, and that kind of situation kind of fuels a situation. So I know, and let me tell you something. I cover like I can cover the Bronx and Manhattan, most parts of those areas in minutes, in minutes. So when I tell you that I see something, I'm like, yo, it's real. Like, people were every corner had somebody hanging out, got the grill out, talking that Willy Bobo, kicking a Willy Bobo, and all kinds of stuff, getting lit, people sipping on their scissor, sipping on they drinks, and whatever they got, and taking their mollies or whatever, that it was just really out of control. And and I think that the part of that reason is because people are, we only have 3 weeks left in this whole, 3 weeks left in this whole summer. So I think people are trying to take advantage of that and really get out on an everyday basis. I saw a lot of people that had like birthday things going on, in these parks, you know, um, but the love is definitely not there either. I mean, if you know, I went to a table, and I asked them how much a plate was, and they said $10. The love ain't there. Like back in the days, people would say, they'll say, um, "Oh, you want something to eat, honey? Don't worry about it. Come on here, I got you, I got you." Everybody's for money now. There's no love. Everybody's like, "This is mine, mine, mine. This corner is mine, mine, mine." So that's what I see. In New York City, it's like the energy, the selfishness, you know, but this still they have this party, New York party, festive, Bronx, Brooklyn. They still got this festive, um, you know, kind of excitement going on. Kind of, yeah, let's get it, let's go, let's go. But at the same time, it's mine, 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 mine. You know, and that's kind of crazy. You know, I ran into a young kid talking about, yeah, well, you know, I had to pop off, and I was trying to protect my family. And some people were shooting, and I had to pop off. And come on, man, stop it with that. You're killing me. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? You in a cookout with your family, some other people shooting, you get the heck up out of there. You move, get away. But that's how you protect your family. You don't pull out a gun and start shooting back at them. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, this is the mentality of what I'm talking about. Like, like, why are you shooting back at people that ain't even shooting at you? And you telling me that you're doing that to protect your family? It's crazy, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, people. You know, one day I was on Burnside, and I don't know. I know if I shouldn't even be saying this, but I'm gonna say this, and blessings to the brother that you know, um, R.I.P. to the person that passed away, and then blessings to the brother, um, that had to go to jail, for it. So let me tell you this story. Pamela says, I live in the suburbs in New York, the cities in the suburbs in New York, the cities everywhere are crazy with the black on black crime. So sad. Nah, it's crazy. Nah, it's crazy. Nah, you know what it is? I think that a lot of people are really on these pills. Like, these pills are really, they really on the Molly's, they really on these, the ecstasy is really, is still pumping out here, and, these are some real powerful mind altering and pills. And sometimes when you get addicted to them, the one pill just don't work. You need another one and another one and another one just to get to where you want to be when, as far as getting high. And that's why people are passing away, because people are taking these Percocets, and just one Percocet ain't doing it for them. They doing 5 and 6 Percocets. How many people I know died off of that? So anyway, like I said, I'm the mentality of of people, and at this time, and in this poverty, and no jobs, and I mean, there's jobs, but there's then you got men that's caught up on different things, child support, and it's just like a foot on people's neck. This is what we're dealing with. But the killing of little kids, the shooting of little kids in Yonkers, come on, man, that's got to stop. That's got to stop. You know what I'm saying? The shooting, period. You know what I'm saying? Got to stop. So I mean, I don't know if any young people, is out there listening to what this, what to my show or whatever. But I'm just gonna say this: like, come on, we can agree to disagree. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get in no arguments because somebody says something, or you know. Well, I don't think people shoot each other because they agree to disagree. I think people shoot each other because of stupidity. Like, they trying to, control this block and control that block. You know, we just got to stop, because we're hitting innocent bystanders at the same time. Anyway, so again, the topic is agree to disagree. That's what it is. Again, a lot of relationships aren't making it through the COVID. As you can see, people are breaking up left and right. Um, People are realizing who they're with, and looking at the person saying, damn, he really just keeps on throwing his dirty socks on the floor. you know yeah, and that's what people, yeah, they don't they're starting to see that. And when they see that, damn, that sock really smells, they go into the hamper and say, damn, I didn't realize that sock really smelled like that. Who is this nigga? His feet stinks. Oh no, I don't want to do this no more. Excuse me for using that word. That I don't even really use it, but this is what people are, or they're arguing because now the guy got found out or the girl got found out that the side piece is trying to, you know, he wants more time and or she wants more time and what I'm saying, they calling like crazy when you coming over and then people get busted and so a lot of broken families have happened in this pandemic. You know, a lot of people have definitely struggled through this pandemic, but and me as well. I mean, I've struggled too as well, but I felt like I needed to maintain, and I knew that this was wartime, and I knew it. We're in some kind of a fight for our life, and I take it seriously. And when it comes down to having food, backup food, emergency stuff set up, um, I'm on top of that because um, this country is just a little too vulnerable for me. I mean, 9/11 happened. They came over with the plane. Now they have this virus. Before it was other things. There's just a lot of things that I question. And I'm sure everybody out there questioning a lot of things that's going on. But so we have to treat this like we're at war, and just be prepared for anything that's crazy. And going out to clubs that people get twisted and get drunk and start to bug out. Nah, 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 nah. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that one. We are not doing that one. We are not doing that at all. Pam, 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 thank you for being in the chat room. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you. Yeah, we're gonna build this thing up. It just takes a moment to build it up, to get the momentum. I had lost a lot of people on my Facebook page, and um, I had to reclaim them again. And so hopefully I get everyone that's on Facebook, like you guys down there. I need you guys to switch over to YouTube and kind of press the bell. You know what I mean? Do those things for me if you can. Press the bell, subscribe. Whatever videos on there that you like. Press like. Stuff like that. I appreciate stuff like that. It helps me with the channel. I'm also managing the other channels, which is the Savia program, and I think I explained that to you guys yesterday in the other video. I gave you a little bit of a breakdown of what the Savia program is all about. If you go to that video that has that little rock in the background, yeah, let me show you that little rock in the background. If you can go to the video, and I think it starts off kind of messed up too. So, yeah, it's the video that has a rock in the background, something similar to something like that. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the one. Go and do your diligence and check that out. Give it due diligence in checking that out. Um, and subscribe to the page and just every time that I come live, you guys that's on Facebook, that's my friends, everybody can come over to YouTube and we don't have to deal with Facebook like this. No disrespect to Facebook, no disrespect to Facebook, but we got to change the direction of where we're going. We have to change the direction. So if you go to YouTube, right, and go to Like It Really Is with Bamboo and Friends, right, and you subscribe and you ring that bell, we're gonna have a whole posse of people. Word, I need admins. I'm gonna need all kinds of stuff, and we're just gonna keep it 100. We're gonna keep it $1.50. We're gonna keep it $1.50, and we're gonna make things happen. We're gonna do some positive things. And if you're in the New York area and you subscribe, trust me, and we're gonna have I'm gonna set up some parties. My cousin is a big um, promoter out here in New York City, and so anybody that is a part of what I'm doing, I'm gonna invite you down. We also rent yachts out here, and we throw parties on yachts. So we're gonna have our own little family, from the New York area. And if you're not from the New York area, like some of my friends, uh, Apple Crescent is a good friend. She's in Australia. Um, we have a couple of other people in different countries. Um, but again, um, we're going to do this and make it happen. So, and we'll set up something one day where we can have everybody from different countries or different states can come to New York, or we can come out there sometimes to, everyone's state, and we'll pick a state, or, whatever is comfortable for people. But I think that what we need, you know, um, some kind of a community based situation going on, and we can actually have conversations about things that really make sense and really matter. Because as I look around on podcasts, I see things that really don't matter and really don't make sense. And will I go viral? Probably not. But I'm not really caring about going viral. I'm not really caring about um, too much of the money really, because it's just because what happens is that you get caught up in it and then you get lost in it. And I don't want to get caught up and lost in anything. So if it happens, then I'll make moves on it, and it can actually help the organization. We can get donations and stuff like that, and it can help me to continuously do things for the kids in the community, and that's really where I'm at. Trying to do things for the community, do things for the youth, and bring it back and help somebody. Because if I can't keep this life that I'm living right now without giving it back to somebody and supporting somebody. And that's who I am, and that's who I've been since 1984, 1983. Wow, that's a long time, yeah, whatever. But I've been in the mix doing things for people, and I have people that can come on here and let you know that that the things that I've done, and I'll have them come on soon too as well. I'm not toot my own horn, but just to let you know that this is what I do. This is something I've been doing for a long time. Help, trying to speak positive into the community, and trying to support the community. And that's who I am. Yeah, I'm a good person. Hey Pam, you're up there in New York, up in the suburbs. I see you. Uh, okay, Pamela says the blank people, the Caucasoid people, are doing the same thing, but they are not killing each other. Yeah, yeah, ain't that something? They're not killing each other. You said they're doing the same thing, but they're not killing each other. I don't know if they have the same problems that we have. I, you know, I think that a lot of those, I mean, you have the Caucasoid that we call, you know, um, the trash. They call them, uh, trash, but you know, for the I guess the middle class and up, they've had houses, they've lived in houses, they've had a step up more than we have, and you know, the African American people have, they've lived in places like the projects where there's roaches and mice, and there's a struggle, and I think that we have more, and then you go to work, and you're working at this top-notch place, and when you go there, you get abused, and then you have to come home, and you got an elevator full of piss. You know, I don't think Caucasian people go through that. I don't think the white people go through that. I don't know. That's something to think about. I think that when we start treating each other a little bit better, having a little bit more respect, if we can reach out to the families and work on the parents, because the parents are the ones that have this kind of household. These kids that terrorize communities. They have to go home to their mother or their father, and if that's the case, then we need to start at home and or start talking to the mothers. And because I'm sure there's mothers that are out there that's actually scared of their kids right now. It's just a fact. They're scared of their kids because these kids are, they're in the streets like of New York. If you don't know New York, um, you know, and once they stop, you can't put your hands on your kid. The kids went berserk, or or that if your parents hit you, call 911. The kids went berserk. They started putting on, they start calling 911 on the parents. Parents getting locked up. You know what I'm saying? You can't touch the kids and stuff no more. In which I don't, like I said, I don't promote the physical violence. I really don't. If what I'm saying, if you have the power to do punishment, and make someone feel like they lost something and because of their behavior, then fine. But as far as that physical hitting and stuff like that, I really don't believe in that. Tell you honestly, I didn't hit my kids, and I just don't think that is. They say that that's the way that you do it, but I don't know. I just don't think that's the way to do it. I don't know. That's just my opinion. And again, here we go. Agree to disagree. Some people will feel like it's okay to put their hands on their kids and whip them to death. I just don't do that. Yeah, Pamela says, do you know? And let me. Oh, I can't put you. I can't put your stuff up because you're not on YouTube. I can't put your stuff up on my screen. But Pamela says, she's on Facebook. Pamela says, do you know how long we have been making excuses for black people? Yeah, yeah, and that is a big problem. That is a big problem. And the thing is that is there's a party that's trying to help black people get over the enslavement that we've been through in the past. And then there's another party of black people that have already stuck in it, and they're already in it, and they are, they're already mixed up in the craziness and the drama in life, and they really can't get out of it. And the thing about it is that how do we go into the communities and unbrainwash the people, you know, um, because they are definitely, they don't have any, they don't care, they don't care, they don't care. When they don't have no money, somebody's gonna give me that money, and that's how they feeling. And if it's all about money, then we need to bring some of these jobs back into the states, and that's another thing. It's going to take a long time before jobs come back into the states. Because China um, has had all of this power for so long, and they've been in power. Given them all the power. We gave them all everything used over here in the stores is made in China, made in China, made in China, made in China. It took us years and years. It took them years and years to have that power. It's going to take years and years for us to regain the power because we don't have these factories where they're building these things. We don't have them, and then that means you have to call these businesses and have them come back to the states, offer them something, because the reason why they moved, because I guess it wasn't financially beneficial for them. But yeah, we got to get back into we got to get the businesses to come back here, and so we can make the screwdrivers, all that stuff you see in the 99-cent store. I know you know about that 99-cent store. Yeah, so that's important. We got to do that. But yeah, no, it's definitely a blessing today, and my co-host didn't show up today, but that's fine. She's not obligated to be here. She is not obligated to be here. Um, but I do appreciate her being here. Yeah, just like I appreciate everybody that's in the chat for being here. I just want to throw this up here. I always like to throw in. Matter of fact, you know what? This is what keeps me going. And I'm gonna tell you, there's nothing in the world that keeps me going more than this right here. This is what keeps me going. This is my inspiration right here. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? You know what I'm saying? Look at that. I mean, you can't see the whole thing because I'm probably blocking everything. But I can move over a little bit. But yeah, yeah. Well, anyway, you know what it is. That's my inspiration right there. My kids. You know, um, you know, and them out there. Right now they're in Florida. God bless them. I hope they have a safe trip, and just get back safely. That's my thing. Get back safely. You know, um, and I'll always be happy with that. Because you always got to get out and do things in life. You know, um, so yeah, this picture is a nice picture, but it's not coming out clear, people. It's not coming out clear. Oh boy. All right. So I got control of that. Yeah. So that's me and my daughter. I'm gonna show you some pictures while we sitting here. Me come out of some of this other stuff, so I could be able to show you some of my pictures. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm really, love for the family and everything. I love kids to a certain degree. Until they, not until they, but I love kids. Until they start smelling their armpits. How about that one? And they start getting a little bit too aggressive. You know, am I retired? Hell no, I ain't retired. Uh-uh. I ain't on no retirement stuff. I still I'm an electrician. I do electrical work. And I'm also doing some editing work. Um, doing a lot of communications and consulting for different organizations and stuff like that. So, and also I'm still advocating for young people. I'm still active in the courtrooms. you know, I just had a kid that that got arrested, and he was a part of Saver, and I and what he's facing is just unbelievable that he's facing that amount of time. And he calls me up and he's like, listen, can you help me, to I'm in a situation, can you write a letter to the to the judge? And I do stuff like that. This is what I do, just so that they can at least get a fighting chance, because there's a lot of times people don't get a fighting chance, and they get stuck. So I try to be there to be supportive for people, and that's basically what I do. And a lot of times I get paid for that. You know, um, once they get to a certain point, and you now you want me to do things for you, and you're making mistakes. You know, my time is pretty valuable. you have to, you know, now you have to pay the price, you know. But again, I just try to support my youth, my kids, 125%, whatever situations they're going through, because just because you leave my organization doesn't mean that life is gonna go right for you. It doesn't mean that. Doesn't mean that life is gonna everything is gonna go the way you want it to be. You know, and so therefore I stick with them. They stick with me, and they support me, and I support them. And that's the blessing. You know, that's the blessing that comes with that. So yeah, I'm not retired. Oh, Pamela, that's so sad. Thank you for your services. Oh, why is it sad? Did I say something that was sad? Maybe I'm lost. I'm on the YouTube thing here. Did I say something that was sad? Maybe you can explain to me what was sad. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, really, to tell you honestly, somebody has to do it. Somebody has to take the reins and try to, you know, um, make a difference in people's lives. And if I have time to do it, if I have time to do it, I'm gonna do whatever I can to try to help out. You know, I've done this for many, many years, and I've been in the front line for many, many years. This is not like new to me. This is something that I've been doing for a long, long time. So um, it's kind of natural. The only thing that's different is that um, Pamela says the young boy you're helping. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. No, but here's the kicker to that. Right now, here's the situation. This is the things you gotta. People don't realize that I deal with. Right now, uh, I don't know if I want to let that out the bag. Don't know if I want to let that out the bag as quick. But let me just say this: it's very difficult in this position because a lot of young kids don't want to listen. They think they know everything. You know what I'm saying? And when you try to give them some advice, sometimes it's difficult for them to actually listen, and and that's a big problem. Getting young people to listen. You know, I could do the services to help people out, but there's always you know a challenge. So it doesn't things don't always turn out well. I guess is what I'm trying to say is that things don't always turn out well, and I don't immerse myself in the situation where it starts to affect me. Remember, you sometimes you have to let go of situations, and you can't let them live inside of you. You can't let them take control of you. Because some people are just dead set on you know um, bringing their energy to you, and it's just not really cool. It's not really a cool thing. So I'm for staying focused. On oh boy, I didn't know that background was back there. Um, yeah, staying focused on what it is that you're doing, and just continue to not allow people's energy to take over hey Zamila, hey now how you doing, love? How's everything? Zamila's in the house. Appreciate you guys for coming in. I'm starting this thing, starting it all on my own, trying to make things happen. Appreciate you. Hey Pam, I don't know if you're still on, Pam. You might. I don't know if you want to come in. on YouTube, but that's cool. You can stay on Facebook. That's cool. Today we was talking about agreeing to disagree and how you know um, we're in these kind of relationships, and people can't seem to get it right. People are very controlling to a certain degree. You know, we have to realize that people have opinions, and everybody's opinion is not going to be what you want it to be. Everybody has a different lens, and when it comes down to relationships, you know, um, man and woman, and we can't work it out. We can't communicate. We can't come to the meeting of the minds. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem because nobody wants to be fighting in the middle of a pandemic. Why are we fighting in the middle of a pandemic? We're supposed to be holding hands and kumbaya and saying we shall overcome. Why are we fighting? Because my sock is on the floor. Um, yeah, it may be a smelly sock. It might have a hole in it. But but those kind of things, you know, along with infidelity and people getting found out, you cheating and stuff like that, those kind of things, you know, um, causes a breakup. So when it comes down to the topic today, agree to disagree. Um, yeah, we have to just realize that we we only can control ourselves. We can't control everybody else. But yet, um, just want to remind everybody and repeat one more time is that the other thing that I wanted to talk about, and let me just go back and just let people know that YouTube is going to be the place to be, where I'm going to be at every Monday at 12 p.m. Right now, I'm just doing every Monday, but trust me, during the week, I'm going to be on, communicating and talking. I got some really high power people lined up. I mean, I got some situations lined up from some real people that's going to be coming on. I got entertainment that's going to be people singing, people with new music is going to be coming on. I'm going to be singing, doing some things here. We're going to, you know, um, it's going to be a good time. Anybody that's in the New York area, we're going to come together and we're going to make things happen. Right here in New York City, the Mecca, the Big Apple. you know um yeah, this is definitely where it's going to be. And if you want to see me every once in a while, I'll be on Tommy Williams show. um and I do that periodically with him, so check him out too as well and subscribe to his page. um so yeah, we definitely want to give the shouts out to him, and a special shout out to my cousin Wendy. I don't know if you there out there, love you, and blessings to you as well. And um, Thomas Williams Sr., special love, blessings to you too as well. It's the Wendy Williams clan. It's the Williams clan. Yes, it is. So we out here and we about to get it popping. This is my little platform, and as I work things out and work out the kinks and stuff, I'm going to definitely, you know, um, get better and better. So just bear with me, uh, and I'm not going to be talking so much. I know it seems like I'm talking so much. It's because I'm by myself, so I have no other choice but to talk. But definitely, I feel the love. I got two friends. I got Zamila Williams on one line, and I got Pamela Williams on the other line. And I appreciate y'all. I'm just jumping into it. Um, I'm just starting right now with this, and I'm going to see where it's going to lead. And I just thank you. Yes, I just thank you for everything, for coming over and blessing us, with your presence. So I appreciate that. Okay, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to show some footage of some things that that I have, and I don't want to get a strike for it, so I got to be very careful of the things that I put on. Facebook. Um, yeah, definitely got to do that because we don't want to get any strikes. We want to continue the process and make things happen. Um, yeah. Okay. So usually I stop at like 1 o'clock, but I'm expecting somebody. I have another person that's coming in that's supposed to be coming in, and she is, oh my God, she is very, very down to earth. I mean, talking about, she's been through like a lot of different things. I mean, she's been through some struggles and she has survived and she's still here today. And, I want to tell her story because, she has made it through hell and back. And I want her to be a part of it. Zamila Williams says, "Is this page going to be about current affairs?" Um, I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? You think it should be about current affairs? What? I mean, I know we have stations that have that, right? Or people that do that. Um, but is that something that's in right now? Is that something that that people like, or is it better that I go out and I take you guys to like the museum and you know, or take you to places where in Manhattan to show you beautiful sights, um, and tell you, bring you to places and tell you success stories and people making it and people getting through the storm. That's really where I'm catering is that trying to show the success stories of people that have made it through. And not only that, being that I've been breakdancing, I used to breakdance, years ago, and you guys might be laughing like, yeah, breakdancing. Tell me about it. Hey guys, listen, everybody that's on Facebook, I hope that you guys have me on YouTube, right? Because I have two pages running at one time. I have you guys down here and I got YouTube up there. But what I need you guys to do in YouTube, right? Is to, I mean, I'm sorry, you guys on Facebook, I need you to go to YouTube to Like It Really Is with Bamboo and Friends, and I need you to subscribe. That would mean the world to me. That will help me out. Also, you can go to Sabir Program, Sabir Maurice, and you can subscribe to that too because I'm going to be active on all panels, all platforms. Um, Zamila says sometimes make it fun success stories. Yeah, no, definitely, definitely. You know, um, um, I also like. I don't know if you guys ever seen Move That Bus, right? Move That Bus is a really, good show, and I keep telling people about Kitchen Nightmares. That's another show that's I think people should look at, but that's the kind of stuff that I really want. Um, is that the stuff that where people are struggling and then some people come in and they change their life for the good and or somebody's father is coming home from military and hasn't seen their kid in a long time or something, some stories like that. I really would love to bring more joy to people. um okay. Okay, Pamela, I appreciate you, love. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for being a part of what we do, and I love you and appreciate you for that. Thank you for the support. Have a beautiful day, and be blessed. I'm also going to be telling people about the stuff and events that are going on in the community. We have a lot of stuff that's going on in the community, and just to, I was going to put on some music, but let me. And that's another thing I have to get totally prepared, when it comes down to the music part of this, because, really, honestly, I have the technology. I have the technology, and I just need to um, utilize it. Like, say, for instance, let me just do this. Um, let me just do this and show you what I'm talking about, right? Let me show you what I'm talking about, if I can. Yes, I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Let's see what we can do. So just having that this background music just adds so much to it, makes it a little bit more, you know, um, it makes it more involving, more engaging. Yes, Zamila says people of color do have a great come up stories. Yeah, let me, being that you're in the chat here, let me put your stuff up. Let me just because I'm like I said, I'm just getting started to learn, you know, the mechanics of it, you know, and so we can put that up, and then we put this one up because this is Jamila Williams, a friend of the Tommy Williams show, and she has been supportive and just been a lovely individual, you know. So I always welcome her to the page, um, you know. So definitely, you know, anybody from Mr. Williams' page that comes to my page is always appreciated. You always have a home here with me. Um, Now, you said people of color do have great come up stories. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And I want to look at that and pinpoint it. Also, you know, there are some issues that need to be talked about, but I'm gonna probably not, you know, make it just that. I want to be um, very, how do you say it? I just want to be original, organic, and I want to really have a good family of people that, you know, that we can actually communicate with, and then we can actually, you know, do things together. You know, Jamila Williams says, how about interviews with some old timers to hear their story? Yeah, I have a couple of people set up some with some old timers, but believe me, these old timers, their stories are like really, really crazy. Like, you know, I have some people that have stories that will really blow your top, you know, and I'm telling you, it's, you know, it could be very, so that's questionable. So do we do something like that? Um, do we do something like that? That's definitely questionable. Yeah, it's definitely questionable. You know, you know, so we just have to. I can do that. I just need to. I just need to set up set up everything. So set up everything. Hold on one second, people. Okay, all right. Well, you know, I'm just testing some music and stuff like that because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to at least have some kind of a background going. You know, while I'm in this conversation, I think is I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of, you know, how when you like burn your incense and you know it's kind of giving you that vibe. You know, that's basically what I'm trying to find is that vibe so I can actually really, you know, really feel it. Um, you know, so give me 2 seconds. Um, I had something before, but I don't know. We'll see. Uh, no, that's not. That sounds corny, right? All right. Anyway, so like I said, I'll get that together, um, and make that work. Um, you know, again, you know, we'll be doing this every every Monday, just for right now, just every Monday for right now, because we're going to be, you know, I'm going to do it every day, but you know, it's gonna take a lot of work, and I'm probably going to do some pre-recording. I think that pre-recording I can do a few more. Um, I could do a lot more with a pre-recording, but here, um, Zamila also says, "Yes, I listen." Hold on 1 second. Let me get this right. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see what we got here. Yes, I listen to older people. Okay. Okay. So you got an old soul. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. So we definitely we're gonna be getting some people on like that. I actually had some things planned today. Um, had wanted to set up a few interviews, um, but a lot of people couldn't make it. So if you could just bear with me and listen to this music that I'm playing in the background, um, allow me to reach out to some of these people. I appreciate you. Now, I know this jazz is really, that I know it's different, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It's different. It's like actually get some music that I don't want to bore you guys. I hope this jazz is not boring you. But yeah, we definitely going to be doing some interviews from older people, and I just want to let you know that the stories that these people have, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. Okay. So I don't, because people get on there and they be like, "Ah, man, he's talking about this and talking about that." I get worried about that. So I don't really get worried because, to tell you honestly, I have to have a thick skin when it comes to people. I just want to I have some people that are old timers that have been addicts for years and have cleaned their life up and changed their life around, and now they're on a different level. They're doing things differently. Those are the success stories. Those are the stories that I want to get. And I also want to be a part of the success story. Hopefully we can get some kind of donations, and we can go out and we can actually pick people, and you can support people out here from afar. And with your donations, we can pick somebody and say, okay, we're going to get you a coat, and we can go live. And with your donations or with the donations that you've given, at that time, and I would love to get it done at that time. Like we can set the date where you guys actually come with me live, and we can go get somebody that really needs a coat and actually buy them that coat. So this way, where your money is going. You get what I'm saying? So let me repeat it again. Say if a young person, or say if a young person is walking around and they don't have a coat, I would let them know, listen, I'm going to buy you a coat, right? Now, what I'll do is I'll go live and I'll leave my Cash App, connected, and any donations along with my money, I'll put it in there too as well. To go towards getting the coat. And if I don't get donations, then I'll buy it myself for the person. Zamila Williams says, I was homeschooled, so now I listen to everyone to learn what the world is about. You go, girl. You go, girl. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. We got to teach each one, about, what the world is about. And, being in New York City, a lot of people have different feelings about people from New York City because it's a fast life. This has been like this for a long time, for years, and I don't think it's going to change. People out here, there's a lot of anger out here. When you're in big cities like this, you're going to see the worst of the worst. So yeah, I want to try to bring some stuff to you. Again, we're gonna bring some happy stuff to you too as well. So again, I'm still live on Facebook, and I don't know if you guys are out there on Facebook. You probably left already. You know, I'm trying to get in contact with a young lady that worked with me. Her name is Letitia Myers. Uh, you probably know her if you're from Yonkers area. You probably know who Letitia Myers is. She is a someone you might call an old timer. Well, not that much of an old timer, but somewhere in the 50s era, 57, 56, something like that age. And she has been through the struggle. I mean, she has been through a struggle. She has children, a lot of children. She was out there and she turned her life around and she became this awesome grandmother, right? Like you would never believe the things that she went through in her life. Like her story, your head is gonna go, bloop, bloop. It's gonna turn around when you hear the story. But let me tell you something. Today she's living a beautiful life. She's a grandmother and she's doing her thing. And I'm trying to get her. I'm trying to get her there now. I'm trying to get her here now. And I don't know. She's not picking up. But I'm going to try one more time. Let me try one more time. See if I can send a message out to her. See if she can come in. And I think she might have a problem with a few things. So it's all good. It's all good. See, let me tell you something. One thing that I've realized, right, in this business, sometimes people will leave you and you will be by yourself. And I'm good with that. I'm good with that because I think that I got enough talent that I could carry, this whole platform. But I know one thing, I'm getting hot. My mouth is getting dry. And I did an hour and a half of talking. And I don't know, I'm about to get off of this thing here. And just want to say I love you, everybody out there, whoever's listening. Again, if you are my Facebook friends and you're on Facebook, Like It Really Is, Real Talk, I'm asking you, listen, when you get this video, when you finish listening to this video, or just even in the middle of it, just go to my page and subscribe. Go to my page and subscribe. We're starting small. I don't care. I may have small subscriptions, but that's fine. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. But I also want to reach the people that I want to reach. I want to be able to talk to the people that I want to communicate with. And that's you, Zamil, and that's you, Pamela, and that's you, Letitia, and that's you, Rhonda, and that's everybody that I know that's out there that's been struggling, for the past few years, or just have some people that have a voice that want to speak out, and say something. I'm definitely going to use this platform for that too as well. As I get these kinks out and all this stuff I get, I'll be on a different plane when it comes to that. Okay. All right. So did I say everything? All right. Let me just go back over it again because I don't know if I said everything. Okay. So the page that you want to come to is Like It Really Is with Bamboo and Friends, and subscribe to that page. Also, I have a page called the Savere Program. Savere Program, SAUD as in Victor, ER, Savere Program. I also have a page called the Savere Maurice Program. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on, people. Got a lot of stuff going on. It's going to take, I'm going to need everyone's help. Whoever is willing to be supportive, I will definitely, love to see your help and have your help. And let me tell you something. We're gonna go and make a difference. I'm gonna go. This is not gonna just be an inside thing. But I'm going outside to make a difference in someone's life. And I want to help somebody. And and we're gonna tell it like it is. Tell it like it really is. You know, like I have a friend that works in the nursing home business, and I had a long conversation with her last night. And what she told me hurt my heart. She works in a nursing home facility, and she saw a lot of stuff in those nursing homes. And I'm not going to begin that conversation today, but that's going to be a topic. You know, I have the inside scoop now. I have the inside scoop of what happened. Do you know that? You know what that is? I got the inside scoop of what happened in the nursing homes and what they did. Let me give you an example. Let me just say one thing. Okay. Do you believe that they were taking people that had COVID from the hospital and sending them over to these nursing homes because they had no room in the hospitals? And in turn, what happened? The people in the hospitals, I mean, the elderly people in the hospitals passed away because of that person that they brought in. That's a lot. It's a lot. But yeah, nah, definitely. Two of your coworkers, definitely. No, I appreciate that. Yeah, no, definitely. It's gonna grow. It's gonna grow. It just, I want it to be organic. I want it to be real. I want to connect with people. You know what I mean? And do a lot of things. With people in the New York area and also in other states too as well. So, Azamila, I'm with you 125%. What I'm going to do is this video, I'm going to actually upload it to YouTube. Actually, it'll be there, but I'm going to upload it to my Facebook page and all of those other pages so that people can actually, see me have this conversation and directing them over to my YouTube page. Now, again, I have at least 3,000 people, 2,000 people on each one of my platforms in Facebook. And so what I'm doing is I'm trying to direct, right? Direct. Now, is that allowed? No, it's not allowed. I don't even know if it's allowed. But I know that I have to direct everyone to come over to my page. So maybe I can put a link up. I'm going to put a link up right now. Let me see if I can put a link up. How do I do that? Okay, so let me put up a link because I think that makes sense, right? Makes sense to put up a link that someone can go to and YouTube, something that people can go up to and actually press on to. All right, let me just put this. Okay, so I'm going to put this up here, right? That's the name of the page. Okay, I think my live on Facebook stopped. Okay, for whatever reason. Okay. All right, so they're no longer seeing anything. All right, so I'm going to set up some kind of link here. So just bear with me. Um, okay. All right, so now I see my page. So now what I'm going to do, all right, I'm live now on one. I got two up here, so I got to fix that. All right, so let me go to my page and I'm going to send you guys a link, give you some kind of a link that ties right into my page. This music makes me feel like 107.5 WBLS. Yeah, it makes me feel like I'm on like a talk show or something like that, a radio show. 107.5 WBLS, the Quiet Storm, keeping everything warm right here, like it really is. So sit back, get your coffee, and let's rock out at 107, 98.7 Kiss FM. Rocking with the best. Yeah. All right, so I'm almost there. It's okay. I got a lot of things going on here, so let me do this one and make this one the link. All right, share. All right, okay, so copy that, and then I'm gonna send it right over to you guys. Put it right here. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Easy as that. Boom. There you go. All right, there's a link right there for all you that want to be involved and participate. That's a link that can actually go to my show. All right. See, that's not hard. That wasn't hard. That was not hard at all. All right. All right. Thank you so much, Zamila. I appreciate you. Love always, Zamila. Thank you for being a part of my page, and I'm looking forward to seeing you a lot more. You know what I'm saying, and communicating a lot more. You know, it was all a blessing just to have you around. Thank you so much. I'm about to get up off. I think I'm gonna stop it like maybe 2. I'm just gonna round it off at 2 because I started at 12:30. I don't know, it might be too long. People don't want to see too much things that's too long, but you know, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't have a problem checking it out. Yeah. So just to recap on everything that we talked about today, being able to agree to disagree. Okay, you know, I don't know. I'm single, and you know, and the reason why I'm single is because I got tired of, just got tired, retired. You know, and believe me, I took my inventories of the things that I played, the parts that I played in the disruption of the relationships, um, and I've looked at it and I've came back, you know, and I've changed, you know, my ways and how I go about dealing with situations. I'm a very loving individual, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to if you got that mentality that you know you have this anger that you had from your past and you're bringing it out and you're lashing out and you're going through this and you know what I'm saying, you know, I can't do that. Because I can't help you unless you help you. You know, you know, no, thank you so much. Love you so much, Zamila. I appreciate you. Love and hugs. Thank you so much. God bless you, and hope to see you again. I'll be on again. Thank you. Love you, baby. Yeah. So again, like I said, you know, this is a fight, you know, for survival. You know, and you know we have to learn how to make it through the storm and learn how to come together as a people and keep it on the quiet storm. You know what I'm saying? Keep things warm. You know, ain't gonna be no future in faking and future in front. Just keep it real, keep it 100, keep it today. Forget about tomorrow. Think about the future. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Ride this bus until the wheels fall off. Don't let your wheels fall off before you ride the bus. And these are things that I live by. And so I hope that you guys live by some kind of things too, and able to make things happen. Yeah. So again, I had some people that were supposed to come on and do some advertise their businesses, right? And so I'll be waiting to see what they're going to do. I have two people that one is my homeboy Tony Roan, and the other one is a friend of mine is Indy. Um, you know, but let me be clear, right? I'm going to continue doing this nonstop, and I'm going to continue with a lot of effort. And wherever I go and wherever it goes, that's where it's going to go. Um, if it, I'm really here to help people make it through. Um, Now, listen, I don't have to. I'm not gonna like pull nobody's hold nobody's hand, or what I'm saying. Like the platform is here. Yeah, I do say a lot of things. A lot of things people may like, people may not like, but we have to learn how to agree to disagree. And I think that's important, agreeing to disagree. You got your beliefs, I got mine. I'm not a follower, I'm a leader. I don't, and not, and don't get me wrong, I do take constructive criticism, and I do listen, to both sides of situations, but I'm not following nobody. How about that? I'm following the Most High, the person up there in my soul, in my heart, that keeps my heart beating and my water, my juices going through my body and keeping me alive. That's the only responsibility. That's the only, what I'm saying? That's who I give all of the praise and the accolades to. I'm not going to just be sitting around, with these thought patterns. I know about what's going on in the world. I know what's right and what's wrong, what's fake. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I know it works for me. You know what I'm saying? So again, people, come be a part of what we're doing. Go to my page, like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be here. We'll be doing our thing. And we got 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. And we should be out of here. We should be out of here. 10 more minutes. We should be out of here. 10 more minutes. We should be out of here. 10 more minutes. We should be out of here. We should be out of here. 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. We should be out of here. 10 more minutes. We should be out of here. Yeah, like I know. Don't go flat. Do it slow. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Like it really is, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, tune in to us like it really is. We come on at 12 p.m. every Monday. So set your clocks and set your dials, and come and have a good time with Like It Really Is with Bamboo and Friends. We'll have some music, we'll have some conversation, and we'll sit down and we'll drink our coffee, and we'll get to know each other. Remember, this is Monday every 12 p.m. and definitely we have some guests coming on, and we're going to spread love to the communities and spread love through your household and show you how to make it through and how to fix things and how to, you can get some vegetarian dishes coming up here, because we got to eat healthy nowadays. People that's old on a certain age, and we got to get it right, people. We got to get it right. And the only way we going to get it right is if we make it right. You understand what I'm saying? Got to make it right. Got to make it right. Oh, yeah, we're going into that hour, y'all. It's about to end. We about to say goodbye, and we going to sign off. We got almost like maybe 7 minutes, I think it is. It looks like it's 7 minutes, but it is what it is, you know. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's great. Well, we opened up. Zamila came in. Pamela Williams came in. Love all day long with these people, man. It's just a blessing. You know what I'm saying? And, I'm just encouraging my friends. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Take the time out and go to my page and subscribe. Come on, man. Show love. Show love. You know, um, I know it a lot of the times it's going to be majority women, but I encourage the men to come into because I need the men's perspective on things. You know what I'm saying? I can't just have the women's perspective on things. I want the man's perspective on things. So I encourage men, all you my boys out there. I need you guys to be here and have my back at some point in time because these women, man, they get me up in the corner, man. I'm gonna need to pull out the armory. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It's a joy being with y'all today. It's a joy being with y'all today. And I just want to again say thank you. Um, for what you've done coming out and being a part of what I'm doing. It's a blessing. YouTube, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Yes, it is. So we're gonna end it. We're gonna end it. I guess we're gonna end it right now, right? We're gonna end it right now. We're gonna go into our closing. You know, there's a quote that I say, right? And I've actually patented it. You have to stay 10 steps ahead, or else you're going to be 10 steps behind. Stay 10 steps ahead, or you'll be 10 steps behind. You know what I mean? It's true. You got it, because this world is different. It's different. It's different. It's different. Turn on your radio, turn on YouTube, turn on, it's different. You want to stay sane? Let's stay on my page. You don't got to worry about all that craziness. But anyway, neither here nor there. Love is love. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in, being a part of what I'm doing. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think this one went good, so we're going to definitely come back again. And we just want to say thank you again. And thank Zamila for coming out, for being a part of what we're doing. And we'll be back. We'll be back again. We'll be back again. We'll be back again. That doesn't sound like a happy clap. All right, so let's maybe we need to cut out that clap. Yeah, that sounds better. That sounds better. That sounds like you want to be here, and that's what we want. We want. That's what I'm talking about. That's a clap. That's a clap. I can deal with that one right there at any point in time. That's beautiful. So yeah, like again, as I try to pull up this closing our closing video. Oh, let me just do one thing. See, I got to deal with all the mechanics behind here. So, it's me. I'm the one that got the hands moving and the doing this and the doing that because I'm passionate about what I do. And you should be passionate about what you do. Because hey, listen, listen. We only got one life to live, and if you allow people to manipulate your feelings or manipulate what you should be watching and what you should be doing, you're gonna be a miserable person. You know, um, I'm independent. And I believe that being independent is important. Um, so just bear with me as I try to look for my closing. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what you got to go through. This is what you got to go through. You got to go through, having things there, ready to go, spontaneous. Make it happen. Yeah, you got to be totally prepared. And see, being that I don't have being that I don't have this thing ready prepared. Now we well, it's all right. The closing part is only a few minutes, so I think we'll be fine. And so let me just say this before I close out. If you got a comment or you've seen this video, please go to the bottom and like and say something. Let me know that you're out there. Let me know that I'm talking to somebody out there. You know, um, yeah, just make yourself known. All right. And so anyway, I just want to thank everybody for being with me today and supporting me. Love you and appreciate everything that you're doing. And thank you for tuning in to Like It Really Is. My name is Maurice Thompson, and I am your host. Peace and blessings. Love is love all day long. See, and see, and even this, you can't win. Can't win. Hey, listen, tune in next Monday at 12 p.m. We'll be here. All right. You have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you later. Take care.